Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, to my YouTube channel. Okay, my name is Karen, and I'm here today to tell you about a good movie. This one is called Blue Jay. Jay, Blue Jay. Yeah, it touched my heart. Okay, it's a thumbs up. It's about, it's on Netflix. Some of you all probably already saw it. Okay, it's about a couple who used to go together back in high school. The girl moved away to another state. The guy, he stayed there. So anyway, she came back home to visit. Went to the grocery store, and guess who she ran into? Yep, they ran into each other. Old boyfriend, old girlfriend. Chopped it up, talked about a few things. And then next thing you know, she started hanging out with him. Okay, now keep this in mind. He's single, never been married. Um, he had a job, but something happened on the job and he lost his job. Okay. Uh, he said he got to fighting with his uncle because his uncle was stealing his customers or something. So he's no longer working. But I guess he probably saved some money. That's probably what he living off of because he seemed like a conservative guy. Anyways, she's married, honey. Okay. So, they got together, started going out, hanging out. She wanted to go over his house to see his house. He took her over there. They brought back memories, talked about a lot of things that they did back in the day. They even started doing things that they did back in the day. Like they ran up on some letters. They ran up on his journal, and he wrote a lot of good stuff about her in this journal. And then they ran up on a cassette tape. I don't know, some of y'all probably don't even remember what a cassette tape is, but a cassette tape where you can record things and they go on the tape. Or they recorded where they were rapping. Okay. I guess they'll do with the rapping. They ran up on a lot of things that they used to do. And they was just reminiscing, okay? And she, every now and then, she'll bring up her husband, Chris. Okay. So, she decided, they was just laying up there in the bed talking, and she decided to tell him something very personal. And she told him that she was on antidepressant pills. And she said her husband, Chris, don't even know it. And he was like, wow, so what's going on? She said she don't know. She just feels sad sometimes. But I know what the problem is. She's not happy with Chris, okay? And she said Chris, he used to be married before he married her, and he had kids. I don't know what happened to his wife. Okay, anyways, she helped Chris raise his kids. Okay, so she don't really have any kids of their own, of her own. Okay, anyway, she had raised his kids and everything, but she said the kids are getting older and they're going to be moving out soon. Then it'll just be her and Chris. And that terrifies her. But she didn't say that part. That's the way I took it, okay? She said Chris is 64 years old and she wondered once the kids is gone, that's her next step. She'll have to take care of Chris. Now, keep in mind, I think she's somewhere in her 40s. Okay. So that's a big age gap with her and Chris. She could be in her early 50s. Okay. But it's still a bit, an age gap. And so basically, she's not happy with Chris. And then she asked him if he can kiss her. And he said, he was shocked. And then she said, I know what I'm doing. I know what I just asked you. He went on here and kissed her. And they started getting down and dirty with the kiss. And you know how men are. He wanted to go further, but then she froze up. Then she started flipping out. Okay? Saying, I'm married, which means I belong to someone else. I'm saying to myself, do you know that when you ask him to kiss you? Okay? And then come to find out she was so upset. And then come to find out when they were young, she got pregnant. And she had an abortion. And he brought that up. he got upset and brought that up. He was like, it was my baby too. You didn't have to go do that. And she said, she felt like she was on her own when she came up pregnant because he was acting scared. And, he said he was young. Of course he was scared. He didn't know what to do. So she did what she felt like she had to do. Okay, that's the bottom line. Then, they kind of made back up with that. And an envelope fell out of her coat. It was an envelope she stole from his house. It was a letter that he wrote to her, but he never mailed it off to her. And he was upset that she going through his stuff in his house, okay? So later on outside, they went on here and opened the letter up, and it was an old letter that he wrote 22 years ago. That's when she was pregnant, and he was saying, we're in this together. Don't worry about it. So she was like, well, why you didn't send this letter then? She probably wouldn't even did the abortion because she said she felt like she was gonna be on her own once she had that baby. So she started crying, and what's so chilling about that? She had told him. She hadn't cried in 5 years. She told him that before all this happened. When she told him about the antidepressant pills, she said, I hadn't cried in 5 years. It's like I have no feelings, I'm just sad all the time. And she was shocked that she started crying. She was happy that she cried, okay? So she's like a zombie in her marriage. That's the way I take it. And really, y'all, they made that whole movie right there in his house, okay? They was at the store for a minute. We went to some store that they used to go to when they was young, and that old man was still working at the store. But anyways, while he was kissing her, I think this is what scared her. He told her that he loved her. He said, oh, I love you. Oh, and the way he said it, honey, you could tell he really meant it. And that kiss was bang, boo, bang, okay? When you like to find a love like that for the ones who don't have love. Okay, that reminds me of this boyfriend I used to have back in college, okay? He found me through my friend on Facebook. He went to my friend first, and she called me. Okay, so y'all, we got together for a quick second, thinking, oh no, we hadn't seen each other over 30-something years, okay? Honey, he didn't change. Still trying to be a playboy, old as he is. Ain't that something? So, I had to kick him to the curb. Some people think you stupid and you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's up. Your intuition, now that I'm older, I learned to live off my intuition. Don't nobody have to come back and tell me nothing, honey. I can tell when something is not right. Okay? So, yes, I politely had to put him on block. Okay? He's a big-time liar and all the above. Okay? And I believe he lies so much, I think he believes his own lies. I truly do. But we ain't lasting no time, y'all. We ain't lasting no time. About a quick 30 days, okay? So it didn't take that long. But anyways, getting back to the movie. It was a good movie, y'all. It was pretty good. Still not better than Love and Death movie, okay? But it's a good movie. It's a beautiful movie. I'm going to put it like that. It's a beautiful movie. So make sure you all check that out on Netflix. It's playing now, okay? You all have a great day. Bye.